Welcome back everyone, Leftwing Zero here, showcasing a new but old team at the same time. If you remember watching my videos back when I first started, I had a Trick Room team with Chandelure and Amoonguss, and it did alright for me, but it was like kind of hit or miss. So I've tweaked it a little bit to try it out again, and it's actually done very well for me in BattleSpot. Currently actually at a 1751 rating as of this morning on BattleSpot doubles, so it's been very successful. So here's 4 of the members here, and the other 2 being Dragalge and Conkeldurr. So I'm going to show you a couple battles from I had this morning, very early this morning, like around midnight. So I'm going to, as usual, open up with my Chandelure Amoonguss, and this time my opponent's going to have Chandelure Togekiss. Now Togekiss is usually used in higher ratings now for setting up Tailwind. I'm going to protect anyway, because I'm going to see a flamethrower or an air slash. It was just going to be a bad time for my Amoonguss either way. But I had a feeling that they weren't really going to try to target my Chandelure, so I get a free Trick Room off. Even if Chandelure went for a Shadow Ball, I still would have hung on with my Focus Sash, and I still would have gotten Trick Room off. Now Togekiss is going to use Follow Me, so I kind of make a little bit of a bad play here, and I kind of fall for it a little bit. I go for Spore. I was meaning to go Spore for the Chandelure. It goes on to Togekiss, which isn't that bad because now Togekiss can't use Follow Me again. And I do go for the Shadow Ball, which was meant for Chandelure, where it got hit with a Togekiss. But I didn't want to go for the Heat Wave because most Chandelures carry Flash Fire. I know mine does. So that puts my Amoonguss in a lot of pain right there. I'm going to get the Giga Drain off next because just in case there's a Focus Sash on Chandelure, I want to break the Focus Sash so the Shadow Ball will take care of Chandelure, which it will. Now Togekiss is still asleep, so even though there's kind of a little bit of a misplay with not reading to Follow Me, it still turned out in my favor, where now I'm in Trick Room, I'm still going faster, and I can still Spore this Manectric if it doesn't protect. So things are looking good. I know that Heat Wave isn't going to do too much damage to Togekiss, but I need to get the spread damage off to take advantage of Trick Room as much as possible before it ends. Now Manectric is going to protect. My Togekiss is still asleep, so I can still take advantage of this turn, get some damage off. So Spore obviously isn't going to hit. Heat Wave is going to hit Togekiss, but I guess that's fine because Giga Drain wouldn't have done too much to Togekiss anyway. It's going to prop its Citrus Berry. And now still have I think 1 or 2 more turns of Trick Room left. So now I can take advantage of getting. Well, Tail 1 peters out, doesn't really matter though. I'm actually going to try a double protect, it's not going to work, so I'm going to get the Spore off. So now both Pokemon are asleep. And now I'm going to be able to get some more damage off with the Heat Wave. Now look, the Togekiss is going to wake up here, and this Togekiss falls asleep. Or it might have been the Manectric that woke asleep? No, that's right, Trick Room ended, I'm sorry. So I'm going to Rage Powder because I don't want either of the Pokemon to wake up and go after Chandelure. So I'm going to try to get another Trick Room off. So Manectric's still asleep, Togekiss wakes up, goes for the Air Slash, so I don't know if that was intended for Amoonguss or not, but it definitely finishes Amoonguss off easily. But at that price, I am going to get Trick Room up again. Because obviously this is a speed-based team with a Tailwind, so I need to take as much advantage of it as possible. And I'm going to get Sylveon out, and at this point the opponent knows he's pretty much fucked, so he's going to forfeit. So that was against opponent Lewis. He was at the time 1699, so he's almost 1700 ranked player. So my team has, it's like, I don't know, it seems like it'd be easy to counter, but it's not. I mean, I seem to have an easier time in BattleSpot with it, where not many answers for it unless you have a double spread move to open on turn 1. And now this is an interesting match. I played in the February International Tournament this past weekend. I had a similar open for my opponent, and I kind of fucked it up. I did Rage Powder and tried to go for Trick Room, but then Brave Bird killed my Amoonguss, and I got taunted, and I wasn't able to get Trick Room up, and then I just did terrible. So this time I did a smart thing, protected, and I went for Shadow Ball and Talonflame to get some damage off, gets a heavy amount of damage off. And now I'm going to Rage Powder to sacrifice my Amoonguss and Talonflame at the same time to be an even swap out, which is a good trade-off because Banded Brave Bird can be a pain in the ass to my whole team, being I have a lot of weaknesses to it. So it's very easy for me to just say, fine, fuck it, just get rid of Amoonguss for Talonflame. It's a very good trade-off. Now I can still get some damage off onto the Thunderous as long as I survive, which I do hang on with 60 HP. And we get the Shadow Ball off to finish it off. Or not finish it off, get close to finishing off, I'm sorry. So I got like to about 20% health. Now out comes Kangaskhan, and I bring out Abomasnow. And now I was going to do a double protect here, but I was thinking ahead a little bit where I need my Abomasnow to protect the following turn, because I know that Chandeler's probably going to go down this turn, so I really want to get Conkeldurr out here for free, and I want to get him to take care of this Kangaskhan, and that's going to need me to protect on the Abomasnow side, because I know he really wants to low kick me, so I'm going to hope right here that he's going to fake out my Abomasnow now that he's Mega Evolved and can't fake out my Chandelure anymore. And he does go for the fake out on Abomasnow, so I read that correctly, or I didn't waste the protect, and I didn't get that much damage off on me. Thunderbolt still goes off onto the Chandelure, so I'm going to get Feint of Chandelure, but it will be at a good price because now I can get out my Conkeldurr for free. And looks like Hail Damage is going to take Thunderous almost to the brink of fainting, but not quite. It's an Ice Shard away from fainting, but it's actually very good because now my opponent's probably going to think I want to Ice Shard to get rid of that Thunderous, and it's going to switch out into its Bisharp. And I'm going to protect with Abomasnow because the low kick is very obvious right here because he thought I was probably going to Ice Shard. And I protect, and then I get the free Drain Punch off on Kangaskhan, which is going to easily take care of that. So get rid of the Mega. Now it's just a Thunderous and Bisharp on my opponent's side. So very good, very good. I think that was only 2 Pokemon that are left, so a very good job there reading that play. Thunderous was about to go down, so it was just going to be Bisharp. So read that correctly, and then my opponent forfeited that match as well. So 2 very good matches. Like again, like I said, this brought me to 1751 rating. Having a lot of fun with this team. Also playing with it on Showdown. I think I'm at over 1400 rating in Showdown, so I'm getting close to being the top 500 players in the world on Showdown. And with 1751, I'm getting pretty high in the ratings as well for Americans. My goal is to get to 1800. I mean, I've hit 1700 a couple of times before, but I really want to try to get to 1800. That would be a nice goal of mine, and I'm just going to chip away at it little by little. I don't want to go crazy and play like 10 games a day, and just in case I get into a tailspin and go all back down to 1600 again. But thought I'd show this team off to you. There'll be many more battles hopefully coming up that are successful with it, and stay tuned for them. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.